It's a new year.
New year, new me, better ingredients, Papa John's.
I was going to say, new year, same me.
Yeah, I don't...
Still residing under a bridge somewhere.
I don't do the whole resolution thing.
I don't either. It's too much pressure.
Yeah, although I did start writing in a journal. But that's more for, like... Not one of those journaling girlies. It's more of a, let's watch my mental health decline kind of thing.
Or incline.
You never
The year's
know.
early.
It's early. My birthday's coming up.
Exactly. There's always a peak on the birthday.
We're doing next week.
Oh.
That is this. Yay. Oh, we're going to have a lot of fun searching on Patreon this week because I haven't looked up any and I only know of 2. So.
This is going to be fun.
Here we go. Patreon's going to be killer. All right. What was this week? Oh, yeah.
Mockumentary.
Part 2. Part 2. Folie à deux.
We've already done a mockumentary?
We have.
We did.
And honestly, just like last time, I forgot it was mockumentary week. I have that note from last time.
Yeah.
I forgot it was mockumentary week and instantly got excited when I pressed play on the first one. I love mockumentaries.
I do too.
So much.
This was such a good week.
I love found footage. Mm-hmm. Mockumentary is like slightly above it.
Yeah.
Because...
And it's only really different. I was thinking about this yesterday while I was driving. And the only thing that makes a mockumentary different from a found footage is the intent going into the movie.
Right. And the talking heads.
Yeah.
Right? Because we did the was it found... No, last mockumentary was when we did Savage Land.
Oh, God, I love that.
That was...
I watched Savage Land again after I finished all of these.
That was a gem.
Yeah.
To this day, one of my favorite movies we've done.
Absolutely.
That I hadn't discovered other than because of the podcast.
Yeah.
And this one had some... This was stellar.
Oh, my God. We have to preface this with everything other than the first movie was excellent. Like, blown out of the water.
We have a lot
literally
of those.
in one.
Yes.
Literally in one.
We have a lot of those this season. So we're doing good.
Yeah.
We're doing good.
It's only downhill from here, baby.
So, this first one I was not a fan of, but the rest of them were incredible.
So, first one is everybody dies by the end. Yeah. By the end, not at the end.
No, by the end. Was this a WNUF? It felt like
a WNUF. It also, maybe it's just me.
Between Two Ferns?
No.
Oh.
When they first pull, he does have Galifianakis energy, though.
Well, the whole beginning news interview.
Yeah. Yes.
I wrote, is this Between Two Ferns? And then the next second, the line was, fuck off, plant. And I went...
Maybe it is. We'll talk about it in Patreon.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just spill it. I watched bloopers from Between Two Ferns.
I love that.
Oh, God, it was so funny.
You know, I always want to call him Andy Milonakis.
Right?
But he's not. He's at Galifianakis. You can see where
you can see it. So when with the actual documentary starts and they're pulling up to I'm calling it a compound. Because that was clearly a culty compound.
Oh, is this a cult? Hawaiian shirt cult. It is a cult.
Looks like cult compound. But it looks like the cult compound from The Endless.
Want to know something funny?
Yeah.
The guy that played Al was in The Endless and Resolution. And
That's why I was like, is this the same location? This must be the same location.
He is a Benson and Moorhead regular.
I cannot confirm. I tried to do comparisons, and I just didn't get enough. There's no time.
When I was trying to figure out the budget for Pay the Ghost, it wouldn't tell me anything other than low. So
who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? This is a disgraced filmmaker who hires these two guys to make a documentary about him making his last movie.
It could have been a Benson and Moorhead.
Could have been.
Maybe I would have liked it more.
I
know I would have, but...
There are certain things that would have been handled much differently had it been a Benson and Moorhead.
I do want to talk about the raw steak cooked on a candle and boiled wine breakfast of champions.
Do you want some boiled wine, which I learned how to boil in Germany?
It had some good lines.
I'm a sea captain on a boat, a ship, and a sea of piss.
My stomach is killing me, and my butthole hates me.
Oh, my absolute favorite. Can I tell you a tale about my friend Jimbo, the immortal one?
Do you want me to come on the camera? Yeah.
It was so good.
See,
it had its funny moments.
Brought me back. Like, whooshed. I've been watching a lot of Doctor Who. I'm introducing husband for the first time. Whooshed me back in the timeline when they started talking about John Madden doing the tough acting to acting commercials. Not the tough acting to acting.
I need to ask, what are your opinions on the time-traveling Halloween 6 that never was?
I do have opinions. Oh my god. I do have
I knew
opinions.
You would. That's why I wrote it down.
I do have opinions. And my opinion is no. Because you and I have talked about this many a time. You are a Jason girl. I am a Michael girl. One of the reasons I am a Michael girl compared to Jason is because Halloween always kept it serious. Yeah. We forget that 6 is a thing? Or no. Anyway. It was always, nope, it's Haddonfield, nope, it's Michael, nope, it's this, no, it's family, it's this.
And Jason's like, fuck it, let him go to Manhattan. Space? Sure! But see, that's why I love it.
Right, and see, I love it.
I am a fan of the camp. I'm a fan of the stinkers.
The Camp Crystal Lake?
Camp Crystal Lake.
And see, the reason I love the Halloween series is because it always pretty much took itself seriously. Yeah. And when he started talking about the Halloween 6 that never was, I was like, no, then you're just making a Jason. Yeah. So, I did have opinions. Thank you for asking.
You're so welcome. Okay.
I got distracted when he mentioned when he got his first Super 8. Yeah. I was like, Super 8's a good movie. Oh my god. Oh my god, the knife is real. Saw it coming a mile away.
That was.
And then, welcome to another movie where the entire climax is lost on Annie. Yeah.
It was. I feel like, they had so many creative deaths. It felt so cheap for 90% of the people in the movie to just shoot themselves.
Yeah, and
we got electrocution, we got the dramatic stabbing moment, we got the freeze frame in the wood chipper,
which Tempe was right. Good freeze frame.
It was a good freeze frame.
However, for the most body count, I could not watch. Yeah, and husband goes, "You guys picked this movie after the third one." Yeah. I was like, we've never seen it. Have you ever heard of it? And he's like, no, but my God. So it pulled a VHS 2 on me, and I could not watch it's Possessor all over again. Yeah. Oh my God. Pivotal moment.
Possessor, though, was every 5 seconds of, nope.
Yep, and then for the entire last 30 minutes. Yeah. Because she just kind of held it there and monologued. So, yeah. I think maybe that's why I didn't like this movie.
I do not share the same trigger that you share, and I still don't think it was that great of a movie.
Okay, good. I thought it was just, me being, it was kind of too much heavy-handed foreshadowing. Yeah. And so everything, when it started to, third act ramp up, was just
we know.
We know. This is not...
The only thing that was shocking out of it was Jimbo, the immortal one.
Yeah. And it was a cult, by the way.
It was a cult. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. He's my toxic hot.
Al? And see, I had thought of a new toxic hot for me last night and was gonna tell you about it. Oh, Barty Crouch. Anyway.
Wait. As Barty Crouch or in a different film? As Barty Crouch?
Like...
I mean, I can't judge. My toxic hot from Harry Potter is Sirius Black.
But he's not really, like, toxic.
He murdered people.
But he's a loving godfather.
He is a loving godfather.
But Barty Crouch, the specific scene where David Tennant does the... Uh-huh.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh! Okay, so... I need to show my nerd. Okay. The first episode of Doctor Who that David Tennant is in.
Yes.
Cannot remember the name of the episode.
It was a Christmas special.
But yeah, it was like something like at the beginning or like...
Where he, like, regen... Oh, wait. Are you talking about where he regens or it's his first episode fully, like, regens and has to nap at Roses?
Naps at Roses.
Got it.
Naps at Roses. That episode shares the same name as the chapter in the book where Barty Crouch Jr. is first introduced. British people are in everything British, and I love it.
You didn't watch this show, so it's not going to mean a lot. But Ordinary Dave from The Silence in the Library is the husband from Handmaid's Tale.
Oh.
The Jethro, the goth teenager.
Yeah.
It's Merlin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I never watched Merlin. I just recognize him from the commercials.
You never watched Merlin?
No.
I loved Merlin.
There is one CW show I get into, The End.
Yeah.
It is not Pretty Little Liars. Thank you.
Is it?
It's Riverdale.
That's what I thought. I thought that was a CW, but I wasn't sure.
But you know my history with Archie.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got a thing.
I do. And my new dog's name is Archie. Like,
yeah.
It's an Archie thing.
He's adorable. He looks like a little teddy bear. Which I had sent you a text message that didn't go through that said, he looks like a teddy bear. It's unbelievable. I want to smush him.
Yeah. He's like Teddy Ruxpin.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's so precious. Anyways, everybody dies at the end.
Yeah.
It wasn't a...
We're talking about other things. Does that help?
It's a horror podcast. I don't regret watching it. I'm not in a rush to watch it again.
I guess don't regret watching it because of, my stomach's trying to kill me and my butthole hates me. I will not watch it again. No. And there are movies that we have done
that have it
where I have to look away and I will still watch it again. I've watched Paranormal Activity, not the marked ones, but another one. Next of Kin.
Yeah.
Where it's in there and I forget it's in there, but I still repeatedly watch it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It was
nope. I'm good.
Okay.
What's next?
The incident at Loch Ness. We need to preface this before we even start discussing it. Everything from that last one on, we struggled with finding a place for them. Not because they're bad, but because they were all honestly so good.
Yeah.
So, yes, this is the second one. Yes, it is right after the stinker of the week.
Yeah.
Does not mean it is a bad movie.
Nope. This could have gone first.
It honestly had another week.
Yeah, had we rolled the dice and let a die decide, it could have gone first. I wouldn't have been mad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the same with all of these next ones.
Yes.
They are. Whew.
However, this is the highest rated on I'm concerned this is actually real.
Yeah.
Scale.
Yeah.
Because it's Werner Herzog. So, like, could be real.
He put his Herzog Ussi into this one, too.
Didn't it typically Herzogian moment is actually a quote from it?
Yeah.
Like, what? I can't remember, but I've recently watched a Werner documentary.
Yeah.
And jeez.
Love him.
Jeez, this could have been real.
It could have been real.
Although I did go off on another thing about how Suspect Zero was a good movie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I have a note in here that says UFO report from high school. I'm trying to remember.
Did you do a report on UFOs in high school?
I did multiple reports.
Of course you did.
It's me. It's me. Anytime we were told write about an historical event, I'd go, can I do Roswell?
Fair.
Oh my god, I remember.
Okay.
Okay. he said something along the lines of like, why don't you ever hear about UFO abductions in like
yes
in Africa?
Yes.
Or
Malaysia.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
And that's why I wrote this, because I was doing a report on like, is UFO hysteria a strictly Western phenomenon? Is it something that spread throughout the whole world? And I found this website that documented this adventurer guy, I think like Livingston-esque, you know, and his assistant. And they found some little village in Kenya. And they were staying with the people, you know, integrating with their, you know, cultures and stuff like that. And one night they were all like, okay, everybody, we're turning in early. Let's go. And they're like, what? We normally have like dinner together and we hang out and stuff. And they're like, not on nights like tonight. Tonight's like tonight. People get taken if they stay outside. Go inside. Don't look out your windows. So naturally, he's like, I got to figure out. And then like these journals turn from a study on other people's cultures to what's taking these people on these nights. What are these bright lights? Then it went to his assistant taking over and being like, he stayed out when they told him to go in and we can't find him anymore. Here's a quick drawing of what I think I saw.
Is it a gray man?
It was a wasn't like a little gray man. It was one of the taller ones.
Oh, okay.
And like bright lights, triangular shaped vessels, crazy, right? And because it was for a book report, I had to cite everything. So I'm writing down all my notes from it, and I call my teacher over. Shout out Miss Foster, you're the OG. Love her. Saw her in Walmart not that long ago. And I went, Miss Foster, I don't know if you went. And she goes, Tippy!
I love that.
Love her. I was like, Miss Foster, you gotta come see this. And she was like, that's kind of unsettling and really creepy. This is a really cool find. Make sure you write down the URL correctly. And so I wrote it down. She hopped up on the computer next to me, typed it in.
It was gone.
No, it was still there. It was still there. Next day in the computer lab, type in that URL. There is a government seal. And says, it says like classified information cannot be accessed at this time.
So you got an A. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got an A.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got an A.
Oh.
There was one. I did one on exclusively Roswell, and the file corrupted when I sent it to her. And she was like, hey, you know, file's corrupted. I can't see it. And I went, okay, well, I still have all my stuff. I'll just rewrite it. And she went, it's you. You got an A. I know you did.
Love it. It was the government.
But no, she was gobsmacked by that. I was going to see this.
Yeah.
Gobsmacked. And
jeez, I would have been too.
So yeah, that was that.
Did you notice the 30 seconds that Daddy was in this?
I put Zaddy.
Daddy. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I put X-Men 2, Zaddy, and then a lot of sequels with these guys.
Oh, I put Urchin in a collar. Cellar? Urchin in a cellar? This movie needs more urchins in a cellar or something like that. I don't know. It resonated when he said it, but I wanted an official expedition jumpsuit.
I did too. I want one too.
Yeah. My favorite part of this movie was the guy showing his evidence, and he had the little tentacle, and he was like, this could, you know, had it been able to grow, it could have been anywhere up to 100 feet, and it's like this big. Like this little big of a tentacle. And this is also one of the 3 movies this week that made me quote the Boondocks.
Yeah?
Not the Boondock Saints.
No.
The Boondocks. Absence of evidence is not evidence of absence.
Yep. So I think my favorite part was Katiana serving.
Yeah.
She served, but I also loved that he wanted me to play a sonar expert, so, like, I researched it and could actually work it and read it. Right. And, like, loved her. Yeah. Loved her. And, like, they were cute.
And no one else was redeemable except Werner and her.
Yeah, absolutely. You were so correct.
And Zaddy.
Zaddy, yeah. Yeah. Well, he wasn't, like, a part of it. I will say the sound guy.
Yeah, sorry, I was thinking about the sound guy from the last one.
Oh, no, not that one. The sound guy from this one was redeemable. And that was... Redeemable. This movie will haunt us. Spirited will haunt us for forever.
I told you I sang it in the shower the other day.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, hey, I did this thing. And then I did this other thing. And then I did this other thing. And husband goes, why'd you do that? And I went... Because you do a little good.
If I'm being so for real with you right now, couple of days ago, I was in the car, and I put on Ripple, and I sang, like, sang and cried.
Yes. Yeah, see?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I get it. Yeah. Like, it happens.
I don't know why I wrote he's got a thing about flies, but I did.
So, I don't know how you feel about Wes Anderson movies.
I don't know either.
Did you ever see The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou?
No.
Iconic. I recommend it. This was The Life Aquatic with Werner Herzog.
Technically.
They had the matching jumpsuits and everything. Like, it was, I'm sorry, it was... iconic.
I think I've seen Wes Anderson movies.
Did you see the Darjeeling Limited?
Is that the one with Adrian Brody?
Yeah, and the train?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Stop including me!
Husband just found out I'm like a major Adrian Brody fan, so...
That's such a good one.
I love Adrian Brody.
He's also in the Budapest Hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Plays like a sexy bad guy in that one. Defoe's in that one too. Defoe's in that one.
Have you seen The Jacket?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
The Pianist?
Of course.
Peak Adrian Brody. I love Adrian Brody. Okay, anyway.
I think he's super hot in that King Kong movie with him and Jack Black.
He is like, yeah.
I like his nose.
I do too.
So much.
I do too.
In fact, remember how when you came in here before we started recording, y'all don't remember this. You remember this.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm working on a new list.
Uh-huh.
He's in one of the movies on my list.
Are we doing Splice?
No, but that goes so well.
Are we doing Splice?
That goes so well with my theme.
I want to do Splice so bad. I love Splice.
I love that one.
That movie...
Why is it
husband was making fun of me for it. He's like, you're really gonna like an actor that did Splice? And I go, what is wrong with Splice? And he goes, what's wrong with Splice?
I mean, there's so much wrong with Splice, but the wrong is really with me because I like it.
I love that scene. We need to do Splice.
Anyways, Incident at Loch Ness was excellent.
Yeah, it was.
Really thought it was real for a little bit.
Yeah, I really did.
Next one,
yeah,
I had to remind myself wasn't real.
Oh.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
Still not completely convinced. This next one is Butterfly Kisses, and it sounds ridiculous, and it's going to sound even more ridiculous when I say it's the Blinky Man. It's Blink Man.
Yeah.
Peeping Tom.
Yeah.
Those are all his names. It's not
ridiculous.
It
is scary. This is like going into like my Halloween.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah.
This is horrifying.
And I'm a girl who eats up all the Slender Man stuff. Mm-hmm. Right? I'm just more Slender Man.
Give me all the creepy pastas.
Yeah. Give me a man in a suit. Love it. Holy crap.
Horrifying.
And that guy was really like our main like remaking the found footage was really, really serving Film Bro.
Absolutely.
Ugh. In the worst way, but like in the best way. Like it perfectly fit the movie. But like stop.
But I know the perfect way to get under guys like that skin, though.
Tell me you're an A24 girl. That's what I do.
No. No.
I like Gravitas Venture.
All you have to do is wait the inevitable 5 minutes it's going to take for them to bring up Tarantino, and then you go, who's that? Oh, is that Sofia Coppola's ex? They foam at the mouth. Love it.
But see, I can't do that because...
I mean, no.
I worship Tarantino.
Look, I get it. I also have a thing for Tarantino. Doesn't mean I can't act my ass off to piss off a man every once in a while.
One of these movies had a knockoff Tarantino in it.
Was it Everybody Dies at the End?
No. It was a guy... Oh, no, it's not. I'm watching Your Honor, and there's a knockoff Tarantino in there.
Okay.
Anyway, Butterfly Kisses is scary.
It's scary.
It
has the same energy as the Don't Blink episode of Doctor Who. Very Weeping Angels.
Why didn't they just Clockwork Orange it?
Right?
With somebody else with the eye drops.
Yeah.
Like, just Clockwork Orange it.
Yeah.
Hello. But no.
I mean, there were in the found footage segments, that girl, she was holding her eyes open and talking.
But there's a big difference between that and Clockwork. Mm-hmm. But this movie, okay, so I have a note that says, I need to blink Sir Mix-a-Lot. It makes sense.
Okay. Elaborate.
Okay. So you know how I have this, like, quandary that whenever Sir Mix-a-Lot's Baby Got Back comes on, I am... like, acutely aware of my own butt.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's on, and I'm constantly, like, thinking about...
Does Baby, in fact, have back?
Like, I'm constantly thinking about my butt the entire time that song's playing.
Like an underwater scene when you're, like...
Yes.
Watching somebody else hold their breath. Yeah.
Especially now, since, like, The Thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was never claustrophobic until The Thing, and now I'm claustrophobic. Anyway.
I've always been claustrophobic, don't worry.
This movie made me...
I just had a thought.
What?
We need wide open spaces.
Yes.
My brain is rotted, guys. She's had the brain cell for like the past week, I'm convinced.
Yeah.
Because I have not
used it way too much. But this movie made me hyper aware of my blinking.
Yes.
And to the point where my eyes started to hurt.
Mine were, like, getting watery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The effective blink test. What?
Mm-hmm.
What is the effective blink test?
Don't you just love going back on your notes and being like, who the hell wrote that? Because it wasn't me.
Did they do a blink test?
Oh, yes. When he was going, this is blink number 42.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, that was scary.
Yeah.
That was effective. Yeah. That was scary.
Oh, I think all of the things with him in were effective. So basically, the story behind him is if you got to stand at a tunnel, stare down at it for an hour without blinking, and then you'll see him, and then every time you blink, he gets closer and closer. Well, they were like, oh, well, instead of us doing it, let's do it with the camera.
You missed the part where once he gets close enough, he bats his eyelashes at you and gives you butterfly kisses, and then you, die.
Yeah.
Butterfly kisses you to death, hence the title. Here we go.
Yes. So they use their camera.
Yeah.
And, they start to notice in the backgrounds of, every shot.
After they turn the camera off.
After they turn it off and back on, And then you have your cameraman who's, in a field, and he's like, okay, this is blink number 43. And then he's, Blinky's right there. what was it? Old Blinky. Yeah. Old Blinky is right there.
Yeah. Blinky the three-eyed fish.
Constantly he goes, okay, now this is blink 53. Blink 82.
Yeah. And he's just getting closer.
And waving.
Yeah.
Waving. Ugh. It was creepy.
And then I have a note. But I'm not going to mention the person that made me write this note. But you'll understand.
Mm-hmm.
Goddamn metadata. You know. Search your brain. You know. Uh-huh. You know. And for some reason I wrote, oop, jump scare. So
I put, oh my fucking God, he fucking dead.
Yeah, that's the last note.
It was an effective, scary movie.
That's the last note. Is jump scare.
Mine's oh my fucking God, he fucking dead. And that was when they found him in the motel.
What was the jump scare?
Oh, it was when OG cameraman was like dying, I think, and like he like picks the camera up and Blinky's right there.
And Blinky's right there. Good old Blinky.
Oh, and then what they did with the Morse code and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was an effective movie.
Effective movie.
It was really good.
I enjoyed it. But it reminded me of like if the Babadook had been Nosferatu.
Yes.
Because of that like rise up from the
the top hat, like the Babadook.
Yeah, so like
queer icon.
Serving, but like doing the Michael Myers Nosferatu core challenge. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I loved it. It was great. I was pleasantly surprised.
Oh, I just had a thought.
What? Dear God. See, I did give it back to you. Thank God. Take it. I want it.
I mean, it's not that much of
It's not a thoughty thought.
It's not a thoughty thought. It's I decided to binge Dragula because I had fallen behind. And then I got to the episode that came out the week before Christmas, and it ended with an announcement from the Boulets saying there's going to be a 2-week break for the holidays. See you in the new year. But it should be on tonight. Oh. And so, like, yay!
See, and I've had to go all of Christmas and New Year's without a certain live show I watch on the weekends.
Oh, yeah.
But they're back.
They are?
This weekend.
I feel like they probably would have had some pretty iconic episodes during the holidays.
I know. That's why I hate when they're done, like, they don't do it for the holidays. Yeah. Like, are you kidding me? That's anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, next movie is what?
Lake Mungo.
I love this movie.
I do too.
No notes. Perfect movie. Moving on.
I think we actually have the same number of notes, which is like 4 lines.
I have 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Yeah. So it's 2 movies in one.
My first one is So Excited.
See?
Because we've been wanting to do Lake Mungo on the podcast for forever.
Yeah. And this movie to me really isn't scary until you find out the first half of the movie is a hoax.
Yeah.
And then it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Explain, because that doesn't make sense in most movies.
Right? But this is another one that, like, seen it before, expected everything, but was still like, oh, that's awful that this happened. Oh, wait, it didn't. Yeah. It's a movie.
Fucking Brett Thewey.
Yep.
Brett Thewey.
Let's see, I have, Not Ready for How Sad It Is, and then Creepy, and then, oh my God, damn babysitter shit.
Yeah,
because
Brett Thewey.
Yeah, and then Goosebumps.
Yeah. So basically, his sister dies at Lake Mungo, and there's people everywhere, including the family, catching footage of dead girl on cameras after she has died. Turns out, nope, brother faked it all. Turns out, whoop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want to ruin it, but
I don't want to ruin it either. It's such a good one. Just watch it.
Just watch it.
It made it on Shudder's 100 scariest moments in movies.
Which part?
The very end, like the cell phone footage.
Oh.
That was on her phone that she buried.
Yeah.
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 Where it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Like,
I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah. It's that good. Because we are spoilers galore here.
Yeah. It's very rare that we don't spoil a movie. But I don't want to be the one to spoil it. It's excellent. It's beautiful. It's heartstringy.
Yeah. I can't find the heartstrings on this one. I've cried so much the past 3 days.
Yeah.
I was afraid he was going to want to watch those 2 episodes before I came over here, and I'm like, I can't.
Doctor Who episodes.
I can't go Destroyed, man.
Right.
I can't go Destroyed. It's going to have to wait.
Exactly. Watch Lake Mungo.
Yeah.
It's truly, truly impressive.
Yeah.
Next is the one that I sat back and was like, yeah, no, he's right. Yeah, no, absolutely. He's got a point. 90% of the movie.
I know what movie we're doing. Yep.
The Conspiracy.
The movie I've been begging you to watch for a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually she'll learn that if I'm like, Tempe needs to see this.
Yeah, eventually.
Just saying.
I've just got this thing. I think it's, like a mental disorder. When someo's like, you should really do this, that, like, my body immediately goes, no!
Well, now I'm not going to.
No! I mean, I'm sure it ties into the other laundry list of mental issues.
Yes. Imagine that.
But it's just like tell me what to do.
Us having mental issues.
Who would have thought?
We sit here making jokes about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was explaining to somebody the other day, I can't remember who, but I was like, yeah, no, horror's like my comfort genre.
Yeah.
And they were like, how? And I was like, it gives me a place to put the anxiety.
Exactly. Oh, there's random boss music playing in my head. Oh, that's just because, the cleansing hour's on for the 80th time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Kyle Gallman.
I watched that one this week, too. I did a lot of laundry this week. I was bound and determined to get every article of clothing except for the ones on my back in my home clean before the new year.
That's the part that kills me, though.
Yeah.
I
sent you the shirt. Okay. There's a shirt that I want to get us.
Oh,
and it's Sisyphus pushing a boulder up, and the boulder says, the fucking laundry and the fucking dishes.
Yeah.
Because that was it. That's what my entire week has been.
Oh, you reminded me. Guess what I watched yesterday?
What?
I watched a something on the Science Channel about did they or did they not find the golden death mask of Agamemnon?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I remember hearing about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So basically, the conspiracy is the Charlie Day meme, the movie.
Yes, it very much is.
And why did I write meme? Oh, I don't remember what it was about, but there's a part in the movie where it made me think of the meme where she goes.
The kombucha, where she goes, no, well, no.
The girl,
Brittany Broski.
I don't know, the blonde woman.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
That meme. For some reason, I wrote that. So something in the movie made me go, meme?
Yeah.
What was it?
I don't know.
Man, see? No, I did not have the brain cell. Because how many times do I sit here not able to understand what I meant in my notes? And this week, I'm just going, what?
Maybe our brain cell just took off for the holidays.
Look, it says Hostel Club, which I understand. Because it was the Tarsus Club.
Yeah.
Felt a lot like the Bloodhound tattoo from Hostel. But then I just wrote literally.
Okay, well, you want to hear mine?
Yeah.
I'm one minor inconvenience from becoming this guy, the guy that they're interviewing at the beginning of the movie.
Okay.
I wrote I am VU.
I am VU?
No, like I am VU. The hold on, my phone's on airplane mode.
MVU?
It was it's like a 3D make a little avatar chat room Second Life game.
Yeah, when they were talking to the guy who I wrote the article.
Yeah.
Did you though?
I'm pretty sure that was on IMVU.
I think so.
You can't convince me otherwise.
I won't try then.
I mean, he's not wrong. These guys are so obvious. Oh my fucking god. Blend in, act cool, and then lay gasp.
Was it it was all fake?
It must have been. I must have lay gasped at. I haven't seen him in so long.
Literally.
He's on the farm. Yes. He went to a farm upstate.
The farm he was looking at. He wanted to be a farmsteader.
Yeah.
With the 50 other people on the internet. That's where he went. You can't convince me otherwise.
No, they literally went to a farm upstate.
Yeah, this
one again. I'm going to reiterate. I am one minor inconvenience from becoming one of these conspiracy theorists.
Yeah,
minus all the anti-Semitism.
Yeah, this movie is so good.
Yeah,
and I think it's like if you are, husband has a theory that you only like Donnie Darko if you're mentally ill. And he's neurotypical, so he doesn't care for it, right? So it explains a lot, right?
I feel very attacked.
Yeah.
But like I didn't just scream on here, I have mental illness.
Yeah. Well, but I feel like this movie, if you are already prone to, like, believing certain conspiracy theories, what is your number one top hill to die on conspiracy theory that is true? Like, number one. Like, we agree, like, JFK. We agree, like, the Twin Towers. We agree, like... But what is your number one hill to die on?
It's so random.
Okay, so's mine.
Well, they like obvious aliens, you know? But, like, I feel like that's obvious.
We agree on that one. That goes with JFK and gasoline doesn't burn steel.
The ship that sank was not the Titanic. It was the Olympian. Or the Olympic.
Oh, okay.
That's mine.
You know what mine is?
What is?
HAARP caused Laura, Rita, Ivan.
Uh-huh.
It was HAARP.
Yeah.
I am a firm HAARP conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
Like, that is my number one.
You can't convince me otherwise.
Yep.
Yeah.
HAARP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good one. That's a real good one.
Yeah. Kind of scary.
Yeah.
Kind of scary. Did I tell you about when my dad wanted to do the ancestry thing with the DNA? And I was like, how dare you? And he's like, why? And I was like, because they're going to keep
your
DNA. And then when you're old and like, they're going to sell it back to you so that you can rejuvenate yourself. And he goes, some conspiracy theory bullshit. 2 weeks later, I hand him the paperwork that he signed for it where it says that they will keep his DNA in perpetuity and all this kind of stuff. And he goes, shit, you were right. That's odd. Okay.
So here's my thing. Because my dad's also a 23andMe ancestry. He's always been into, you know, how far can we trace our roots back?
Well, and see...
And I appreciate that.
Yeah, my mother's like that. That's fine. But don't give them your DNA.
Don't give them your DNA. So, of course, my dad does. And it has almost been like a constant, you should really do it. You know, you should do it. Why would I need to?
You've done it. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm your direct descendant. I don't need to anymore. What is it?
Oh, I had the chair.
Oh, the chair moment. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I will say that's how my mom met her brother, though.
Oh, the ancestry.
Yeah. Yeah. Not the chair. Not the chair, but the ancestry.
But the way
Boom,
you said...
you have a brother.
But the way you said, that's how my mom met her brother, sounded like, that's how my mom met her dad. And I was like, wait.
The conspiracy was a trip.
Yes, and
it inflamed a lot of pieces of me that I haven't thought in a while.
The beautiful shot where he looks into the mirror and like touches the mask.
Yes,
that is a gorgeous shot, and this is another one that could have been a Benson and Moorhead.
Yes, absolutely. Like, you could have just told me right now this was a Benson and Moorhead, and I would have gone, no shit! Really?
Where were they? Why weren't they in it?
Why didn't I see them? Were they in the mask?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have believed
it. That good.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Love
so
it.
good.
Love it.
Oh my gosh. So does that bring us to...
Is that time?
It is. It is that time for my personal favorite of the week. One of the most unsettling movies that we have done this season.
I will admit, while this is not exactly my number one.
Yeah.
This is my number one for the most visually frightening of the week.
Yes.
I could not sleep. I had fallen asleep at like 1, was up at 3:30, could not go back to bed, watched it alone in the living room in the dark, and this scene where she is coming out of the pantry, I went, oh my God, with a house full of sleeping people.
I was home alone when I watched this in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
And I was still horrified.
I'm glad to know.
It's the medium.
It's the medium.
The medium.
I'm glad to know that teen young adults are just the same in Thailand.
Right?
Get out of my brain. Of course, then I also have a note with something's wrong with Mink. But I wrote little music notes, which means it's to the tune of Something's Wrong with Jack.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with Mink. Something's wrong with Mink. Are we all Ba Yen?
I think the real Ba Yen were the friends we made along the way.
Fucking stop. Hey, you're not gonna have a Baja Blast if you're living in the Baja Pass.
Oh my God. This movie, okay, truly beautiful.
Yeah.
In the most horrific way possible.
Okay, Mink, at first, I was like... Then she acted her ass off. Holy crap. That acting came out of nowhere. It reminded me of Green Inferno.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Where, like, you're watching the movie and you're like, this is going to turn into a porn any second. And then the plane crashes and suddenly everyone went to Juilliard.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
This is effective. The invisible footprints. Oh my God, this movie is terrifying.
Mink just beaten the piss out of her mom.
Yeah.
With that camera, and I was so sure she was going to kill her mom.
Yeah.
So I wrote, originally it was Mink hates kids.
Okay.
And then every time we learned something new about Mink, I'd add on to it.
Okay.
So I wrote, Mink hates kids, because, it was at the beginning, and she's pushing all the kids and chunking candy at them.
Yeah.
Violently. And then I said she likes to go down at the office. And then I scratched out at the office and put by her brother.
Yeah.
And peeing on tables.
Yes.
And beating her mom.
Yeah. She did
and
pee
eating people.
She did pee on the table.
She did pee on the table.
She was the Thai Reagan.
Mm-hmm. It was... That's the best way to put this. That is the best way to put this. Holy...
Was this
the Thai version of The Exorcist? And honestly...
It was. Holy crap.
And you know what? Has had the same effect that The Exorcist has on me.
Yeah. Well...
Seen it 1,000 times, and it gets funnier every time I watch it. But it also, like, the 3 days following watching it, I'm constantly like...
Yeah.
What is that?
Pazuzu?
Yeah. Like,
it
puts you on edge.
Is that you?
Pazuzu! Oh, no! Did I send you
no, Pazuzu! I'm stuck in the washing machine!
Step demon, help me! Did I send you that one comic of, like, the scary werewolf, and the girl goes,
Yeah. 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 Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This was...
Yeah, this was scary.
One of my notes. Okay, so it's when the baby goes missing, right? Mm-hmm. And they're, like, running after her in the field, and then I wrote, thank God the baby didn't die. And then 30 minutes later, I went, never mind.
Never mind.
And then I also wrote, and this is specific to Sims players who modded The Sims, but I put OMG WTF Barbecue, which was a mod that you could download for The Sims, which allowed you to barbecue babies. Mink didn't barbecue this baby, though.
No.
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 This is
Oh, I swear, most of my notes are, oh my god, this. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, where the hell is Nim? Oh, never mind. I cried. I cried when they found Nim. I loved her.
Yeah.
I thought she was the only one in this situation who had a good head on her shoulders.
When she ran, my heart ran
with her. The scene where she decides to go up the mountain to the Bayan. Is it Bayan?
Bayan.
Bayan.
Yeah.
Shrine, and she sees that it's been destroyed.
Yeah. Its
Kappa was detated. I told you the brain cells
neither of us have the brain cells.
Yeah.
It is somewhere else.
Somewhere. If you've seen our brain cell, give it back.
But to her. I don't want it. Maybe
I told you yesterday, these past few days without it have been blissful.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what's going on.
What is that Carol line from The Walking Dead? I have no idea what's happening in the best possible way.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The medium is wildly unsettling.
Yes, it is.
Deeply disturbing.
It reminded me of that creepypasta that they're still trying to find out the original image of.
Is it the creepy lady face one?
The white.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jack.
Is it?
Jack. I think it's Jack.
If you've seen Jack, I recommend hear me out. Practical Magic meets The Exorcist.
Yes.
Curse on the Family, all the men die young.
Yes, the fucking cricket.
Mm-hmm. It's an iconic movie. Oh my gosh, I have not recovered. Counting your pages. You getting low?
Yeah. 10.
That's about
11. 12.
Well, nope. Looks like the baby was taking notes.
I don't know if you can see, but my toddler takes notes sometimes. He'll watch movies and he'll.
Oh.
I know. So I can do one more week.
Cool. Then we'll have to get
as long as
they only take
one page because
But yeah, that one took 3.
Yeah. So
who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Whom knows not I.
Not me. If
we don't have the brain the bell tolls.
I'm gonna get like a custom milk carton made
with our brain cell.
It says missing one brain cell. If found, please contact Impy and Annie.
Yeah, I like that.
Yes.
Okay, guys. Word.
Something's wrong with Mink.
Something's wrong with Mink. There we go. Go to the places, and for those on Spotify.
Go to the places, do the things.
Yeah, for those on Spotify.
Yeah.
At Tavor, everywhere.
Yeah.
Just find us. And if you want to hear what we're doing next week, go to Patreon. That way you can catch up, and there won't be spoilers.
Exactly. Your nails are pretty.
Oh, thank you. They're my little birthday nails.
Oh, welcome.
Thank you.
Remind me to show you my Valentine's Day ones that I ordered.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye, guys.